Hello, Camino Educators, Mr. Brown here, and after doing some reflection from our time together, professional development, I got some stuff I want to say. Can you imagine that? I got more I want to say. But first of all, I want to say thank you for participating, not just with me, but with each other, and hopefully learn something about your team. See, I don't like the idea of staff and employees. You're a team, and you have a team leader. But all of you play a role in that team and making a difference for the next generations to come. Like I said before, what you're part of is greater than you. You have a calling. And I mean that, not just the ones in the classroom teaching, all of you, from feeding kids, cleaning up after kids. Like, I really believe cleaning up after kids is a real calling. I mean, that's a high purpose, because if things don't go well when the school is not clean, nothing runs well. So thank you all for being educators at Camino and doing the best you can do. Also, thank you all who bought merch. I appreciate you guys wearing the Choose Well shirts to keep the message alive, because when you make better choices, you will live a better life. So choose well. Oh yeah. And if you didn't get a chance to get the size or color you want, hey, visit choosewellprogram.com/store. We have a bunch of options. I mean, tank tops, hoodies. I even think we got some zipper hoodies. I don't know. And even this shirt that says consider others. I like wearing this a lot as well. But thank you for supporting our organization. It helps us get into more and more schools. Now, to stay in touch with all we're doing, visit our website, thechoosewellprogram.com, and sign up for our email. We send a weekly email out, and there's a video we send out, but I'm going to send some more information about some new things we're doing, including maybe a video just for educators, maybe something you can watch in your professional development, your team meetings, and just to encourage you. And if you want something like that, let me know. Hey, you got some topics? Hey, let me know. I would love to keep investing in you, because you invest in the students the way you do so. And lastly, before I tell you what I want to tell you, hey, if you don't have access to all of our videos, you have access to all of it. At Camino School, you have access to all of it. I'll put a link in this email or the description of this video, so you can find your link where you can sign up to get all the videos. So you have access to all of our videos, the video library. Again, I'll put a link here. You can find out how you as Camino educators can watch all of our videos for free. Well, the school paid for it a long time ago. Now, we talked a lot during our professional development, and I would love to know what you got from it. What were some of your takeaways, even after you started school and put some things into practice? Hey, visit thechoosewellprogram.com/feedback and leave me some ideas of what did you learn, because I always get from educators the idea of responding versus reacting. That's huge to me. Every day I have to think about whether I'm going to respond or react. And the beautiful thing is, I have a choice. I no longer simply have to react to everything that goes on in my life. I can take a step back and choose how to respond. I remember my wife told me one day, she watched some podcasts, listened to some podcasts, and they were talking about the Queen of England. And they said the Queen of England, she doesn't get all upset because she's the queen. Oh, she's the queen, right? Well, guess what? You and I are the kings and queens of our own lives, and we don't have to react. Just because people could try to make us mad, we can choose to step back and respond. And even as an educator, I remember this from an educator friend of mine named Brad. He said, you know what? One day he had an epiphany. This kid was out of control. He started getting out of control. And he was like, you know what? That kid has a problem. I don't have a problem. I can choose to help that kid with this problem, but I don't have to have a problem because he has a problem. He's got the problem. I'm gonna help him with his problem, but I'm not gonna embrace and take that problem on myself. I'm gonna help him. And that helped him to always calm down, to understand he didn't have to react when kids are going off. And I like to put it this way. As educators in the classroom, you need to be the thermostat, not the thermometer. You need to set that bad baby. What you want the culture in your classroom to be, you get to set that, because guess what? You're the adult in the room. That's pretty cool. Anyway, hopefully that idea of responding, reacting has helped you, and hopefully I will hear from you. I'd love to hear from you and what you got from it. Now, lastly, we talked about this idea of forgiveness, and I just want to make sure that none of you felt like I was telling you, hey, just get over it. It's all right, get over it. That's not what I was saying. I don't want to come across as not caring about the pain. I think we should acknowledge the pain that we go through, acknowledge the hurt, and even, express. It's okay to express that hurt. That's one way to acknowledge it. I think sometimes as adults, we try to push it under the rug and act like it didn't affect us. Acknowledge the pain, even express that this hurt, this bothered me. But then the third step, I believe, is finding ways to move on, not to hold on to the pain so it keeps hurting you over and over and over again, but that you can move on from that pain. Don't let it define you, let it drive you to a better place. So I want to leave you with one quote when it comes to forgiveness, whether that is in your personal life, your professional life, community, whatever it is. I believe this: forgive those who hurt you, or your hurt may never end. Forgive those who hurt you, or your hurt will never end. And as we talked about, forgiveness is not saying it's okay, it's not pretending it's not there. Forgiveness is choosing to release someone of the debt they owe you, whether perceived debt or real debt, letting it go, not justifying or validating what they did. If it hurt, it hurt. But you know what? I'm not gonna hold on to it. Like, I'm not gonna hold on to that iron we talked about. I'm not gonna hold on to a grenade somebody put in my hand. I'm not gonna hold on to a bomb. No, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna work through that process of step 1, I choose to forgive. Number 2, I am forgiving. Number 3, I have forgiven. I just wanna make sure that you didn't think I was saying, hey, because I don't know all the things that went on your campus, and I really don't wanna know, but I do want you to be a healthy campus. I want you to be a healthy person, an individual first and foremost, then a healthy part of a team, and a healthy part of that community that will help kids make better choices to live better lives. And of course, to choose well. Oh yeah. Thanks again. I look forward to partnering with you for the rest of this year. Peace!